Dramatic, thrilling, entrancing, it's no surprise famous waterfalls appear on the bucket lists of enthusiastic travelers. If you are new on our channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button and ring the bell for more updates. Incredible natural wonders, waterfalls such as Niagara and Gulf Foss are truly amazing sights, cascading down in scenic destinations across the continents. Here's our list of 10 of the most famous waterfalls in the world that should be on anyone's bucket list. Angel Falls, Venezuela. The highest waterfall in the world, dropping 979 meters from a tabletop mountain in Venezuela, is the awe-inspiring Angel Falls. Found in the UNESCO-listed Canaima National Park in the eastern state of Bolívar, 807 meters of the famous waterfall is uninterrupted, and when in full flow it's a mesmerizing sight. The best time to visit is between June and November. Indigenously called Carapacupaimaru, the waterfall's more well-known name is associated with American aviator Jimmy Angel, who in 1933 saw the magnificent cascade from the sky, allegedly while searching for gold. Niagara Falls, USA, Canada. Undoubtedly one of most famous waterfalls in the world, Niagara Falls sits on the border between the United States and Canada, meaning that the thundering attraction can be viewed from either country, though the vantage point from the Canadian side is often cited as being the best. That said, if in western New York State, you get the chance to get up close to all three falls that make up Niagara, Horseshoe, Bridal Veil and American, albeit from the top down, but still a chance to take in the falls in its entirety. Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe, Zambia. One of the 7 natural wonders of the world, the Victoria Falls that stretch 1,708 meters across Zimbabwe and Zambia are indeed beautiful waterfalls and a must-see on holidays to Africa. Explorer David Livingstone was certainly impressed when, in 1855, he became the first European to gaze at the 108-meter-high falls, so much so, he decided to rename them after the reigning British monarch. Mosioetunya, their original moniker, means smoke that thunders, an apt choice as the noise of the Victoria Falls can be heard from a distance of 40 kilometers, and their spray felt up to 50 kilometers away. Yosemite Falls, USA. California's Yosemite National Park is home to countless waterfalls, the most famous and tallest being the majestic Yosemite Falls with a staggering drop of 739 meters. Impressive during the spring when snow on the Sierra Nevada mountains starts to melt, the flow over the waterfall's 3 stages is at its most dramatic in late May/early June. Note that you'll possibly only see a trickle of water if you visit the park in August. An accessible for all paved walkway provides an easy atmospheric route to the base of the Yosemite Falls. Gulf Foss, Iceland. No trip to Iceland would be complete without taking time out at Gulf Foss, one of the country's most famous waterfalls and undeniably striking on a sunny day when hundreds of rainbows appear in clouds of spray. This is also when you'll notice its golden brown color. Found in the Hakadalar Valley in the upper part of the Vita River, water in the summer months cascades down the unique-shaped Gulf Foss in 2 stages, falling 32 meters into a deep crevice below. During extreme winters, the waterfall freezes into glistening ice. Plitvice Falls, Croatia. Croatia's prettiest and most famous waterfalls are found in the UNESCO-listed Plitvice Lakes National Park, the country's oldest and largest park situated halfway between Zagreb and Zadar. A series of around 90 sparkling waterfalls connect 16 turquoise-colored lakes, with the highest waterfall, Veliki Slap or Great Waterfall, standing 78 meters high. Sastavci Slap is considered the most beautiful waterfall in the park and is situated in serene surroundings near Novokavica Lake. It is affectionately named after a local man who was always seen crossing the lake in his boat. Sutherland Falls, New Zealand. New Zealand's famous Sutherland Falls have a wonderfully wild backdrop, a rugged mountain range in Fiordland National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Area situated near Milford Sound in the country's South Island. The falls are remote. Walking the challenging Milford Track to the waterfall takes around 4 days, though you can also book a scenic flight. Sutherland Falls are fed by the small circular Lake Quill, comprise of 3 almighty leaps totaling 580 meters, and were discovered by a Scot, Donald Sutherland, in 1880. While in the park, look out for the rare, endangered and flightless takahe bird. Rhine Falls, Switzerland. Europe's largest waterfall, the Rhine Falls, can be found near Schaffhausen in northern Switzerland and fall 23 meters over the full 150-meter width of the Rhine River. While not as high as some other famous waterfalls, the Rhine Falls, thought to have been formed 15,000 years ago, are still a remarkable natural sight and well worth a visit if in the vicinity while on holiday in Europe. At its most theatrical during the spring and summer, when the average water flow doubles, 600,000 liters of water plummets over the falls every second. Tugela Falls, South Africa. With a drop of 948 meters, Tugela Falls is Africa's tallest waterfall and an unmissable spectacle if touring near the Royal Natal National Park on a holiday to South Africa. Falling down the amphitheater cliff face in the Drakensberg Mountains, water plunges in 5 distinct consecutive leaps and is at its peak after heavy rain. The summer period from November to February is also the rainy season. Visit after a long spell of dry weather and you may think the Tugela Falls should be called the Tugela Dribbles. Iguazu Falls, Argentina, Brazil. And the border between Argentina and Brazil, the Iguazu Falls, known as the Iguazu or Iguazu Falls, are a major visitor attraction and a highlight of holidays to the Americas. Consisting of 275 waterfalls and cascades, the lower and upper circuits on the Argentine side are 2 walking trails that offer breathtaking views from gangways and lookout balconies. Head to the Devil's Throat, a horseshoe-shaped canyon, and you'll stare at a huge wall of water over 80 meters high. Arrive late afternoon and, with the sun behind you, it's a magical sight.